Hi everyone, this is Grace. How are you? You know, we live in this 100-year life right now. Most likely, we would be working all the way up to age 80. And most likely, it is a global time that you and I will be traveling internationally, and you may be doing global business. So today, I'd like to share with you one of the global business tip. You know, when you are a global international business person, wherever the country you travel, you need to respect their cultures, right? And also, it won't hurt you if you know some of the table manners or table protocol. You know, in a Western culture, you learn from your mom as you grow up how to use knives and forks. Likewise, in Asia, we have manners and protocol as to how to use your chopstick. And I've been taking Japanese tea ceremony. I am, as a matter of fact, tea ceremony expert since age 15. And today, this is my experience, but today I was eating lunch in a nice, Asian restaurant in Los Angeles. And from the next table, you know what I hear? I don't know if I can make this noise. Do you recognize this sound? There's a table, my next table, two American ladies, and they're doing just like that. Oh my God. Please, my dear American friends, it's no. It's no. Well, I am Japanese, so I am telling you Japanese chopstick manners. But, and I'm not too sure about Korean or Chinese cultures, but I'm pretty sure it is no when you go like this. Especially when you are in a rather expensive high-class restaurant, and we know you are non-Asian, but you don't want to do like this. Right before that, we go, oh my God, this girl has no class. So please, I trust you are successful international global business person, or you are just an international person when you travel to Asia. Please don't do this. But also, I thought it is a good idea to go over with you some of the basic taboos that don't do it. And knowing this, it will make you stand out as a more intellectual, international, smart person, all right? So I'm going to demonstrate all of the bad things, the 7 basic no-nos with the chopsticks today. The first one, grab your chopstick. I know you cannot use chopstick, but please don't grab it, okay? And if actually crossing chopstick like this is also considered grabbing. See, crossing, no, okay? You have to form a nice triangle, and you have to be able to pick up something from the tip. So let's do this. If you cannot do it, you are grabbing or you are crossing like this, I think it is better to ask for fork in a nice Japanese restaurant rather than try to demonstrate and grabbing in a wrong way. Okay? So that's number 1, no grabbing. Now, number 2, don't pull your rice balls or don't pull your plates using a chopsticks like this. So this is a bowl. You stick, you pull this table utensil toward you. Please, no pulling, okay? Now, number 3, no poking food or no skewer. We call it skewer. You know, skewer like you have a satay like this. So don't skewer foods like this, please. Now, number 4. This is very important. Not too many people knows about it, but don't rest your chopsticks over rice bowl like this. Suppose if this is your rice bowl or miso soup bowl, don't leave your chopstick like this. We call it resting chopstick. Don't. Or when you are at the ramen noodle shop, don't leave your chopstick like this and then you are talking, okay? So what should we do? You place this on the table. Usually in Japan, they have something called a chopstick rest, right? So you're supposed to place it like this. But casual dining like ramen or gyudon, those poke bowl place, they don't have that. What do? Usually they have those paper disposable chopsticks. So you take off this paper and you make a nice, you tie a knot or you create some origami and then you place your chopstick this resting. So please, number 4, no resting chopsticks. Just like this, not even your ramen place, okay? Now, number 5, no transferring using chopstick. For example, suppose if this is a food, then you use your own chopstick and the other person pick up the food. We call it transferring chopstick. Why it's bad? Because it is a Japanese custom. After the funeral, we go to cremation. And after the cremation, the family members, relatives, or close friends were invited to go to the cremation place. And then there will be a dead body, the bone. And we have a bone, an urn. And the family or close friends, they pick up the bone, piece of bone, and we transfer like this piece of bone, and we transfer until we place it in an urn. Therefore, Japanese hates transferring foods with chopsticks. And also one more, standing chopsticks. That's also specific to Japanese culture. When the person passed away, we have a family altar in every family when they were Buddhism or Japanese Buddhist. And every morning, we give the deceased people the rice. And we give a prayer, morning prayer. On top of the rice, we put the incense burner like this. So therefore, Japanese hates it. If you have a rice bowl, you put the rice and you stick rice chopsticks like this. We hate it. It's called standing chopstick. So please don't do it when you are in a Japanese restaurant. And then the last chopstick taboos today is licking. Don't lick your chopstick like this, okay? All right? So let's review. I share with you 7 chopstick taboos. The number 1, grab, or even crossing chopstick, we are considered grabbing. So if you cannot use chopsticks like this kind of triangle, if you cannot do that, go ahead, ask for forks. I think that's smarter than try to struggle, right? You might have a hand cramps. And the number 2, pulling. Don't pull bowls or plates using your chopstick like this, okay? From the table, on top of the table like this. No pulling. And don't poke your food, no skewering. And don't rest your chopstick over the rice bowl or ramen bowl, okay? No resting like this. And no licking. And no transferring food from chopsticks to chopstick, because that's what we do in Japan, the cremation place. And the last one, number 7, is don't stand chopstick in a rice bowl with the rice, because that's what we do in our family altar. That's how we give a prayer to rice with the incense burner. So we don't like that. And then number 8, for American friends, please don't do this. Don't do this, please. when you come to Asian restaurant. I don't know who taught you this, but most likely, I think when you go to a cheap restaurant with a cheap disposable chopstick, because it's so cheap, there are some, what do you call it, like, fibers sticking out. So you don't want to poke that, the fiber to your hands, right? But that's not the right way to clean it. If there's something torn sticking out, just gently put it out, okay? So, boy, today I was in a nice Asian restaurant in Los Angeles, and I just heard this kind of noise from two American ladies, my next table. So I thought it is very important because, again, we are living in a 100-year life, and this is a global age. And the higher the rank you go, and you have more opportunity to have a dinner or lunch with a more high calibers or high rank people or affluent people in Asia, especially in Japan with a chopstick. Those are the basic rules you need to know so that they see you somebody. They see you person with intellect, and you are more international. Okay, so that's a plus for you. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.